What's up, bozo? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the adventures of Elvis the Exile. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. There should be a link in the description to the first video, go watch it. Go watch the whole goddamn series, you'll find out why he has a sick mustache and a pompadour. You're gonna love it. Returning viewers, if you remember from last time, we have made our way to the hub, which did not quite meet Elvis's expectations. He thought it was going to be a bit more popping than this, but it's just a dump, bro. It's just falling apart and stuff. But you know what? That's okay, because we can see a bar, and more importantly, we can see this big old tower. So this is the Shinobi Thieves. They're just thieves. They're just guys that steal things, but we can pay them to join their crew, and we want to do that. The reason that we want to do that is because we want access to a plastic surgeon. Not for right now, but at some point in the near future, I'm probably going to need a plastic surgeon. All will be revealed. So hell yeah, we're going to go over and we're going to talk to, what's your name? Paste? Okay, Paste is not the person that we talk to. That's just Paste. I like the name. Live, Stick, and Paste. What do you think these two guys get up to? Oh, you look like kind of evil with the red eyes. Anyway, we're going to talk to Live, Stick. So you want in on the Shinobi, eh? The guards try to lay the crack down, blah, blah, blah. I want to join. You can join for a fee, that's it. I don't have to complete a test or prove myself or something, and they're just like, nah, 10k? Well, baby, I've got 10k. Oh, can we barter? We're gonna try it. Look at his little mustache. I would let him barter with me. Okay, so it's just a straight up no, you gotta pay for them. If you can't afford it, you're obviously not a very good thief. I'm actually a great thief, so shut your goddamn mouth or I'll knock you out, take all your clothes, and then we'll see who's a good thief. Alright, sign me up. So, welcome, brother, to the Shinobi Thieves. So we finally got a home in this world. That's kind of good. We got, like, loaves of bread lying around. That's actually not a loaf of bread. That's a food. What the hell? That's how big a food cube is? That's like... Oh, it's kind of grim looking, too. It's like a loaf of bread made out of brains, right? That's Andy's analysis of that. Anyway, we are looking for a plastic surgeon. I'm not sure if that will be their name. So I think... the person downstairs is the fence, right? Yeah. So I think they just buy stolen stuff for 50% off or something. I can't quite remember. We do have some stolen stuff. Yeah, no problem, but they're lowballing us. You can see in the value there, minus 50%. So I don't think we'll ever need to use the fence, but you know what? It's kind of cool to say that we have one. We know a guy. Who are you? This is Hanbu. So we can talk to Hanbu. I'm gonna guess. Yes. Need your face changed. I give it a go, boys. No, we actually don't. I love that I give it a go. Just, you know, do whatever you want. Yeah, just like give me like a nose or something, like a massive nose. I don't know. We're gonna say not right now. It's just good to have access to that. Also, pretty beautiful that we've got like decent beds now and stuff. So, I think now that we can recharge a little bit quicker, God, look how much faster that is than the camp rolls. Yeah, we're gonna have a little sleep. And then we're gonna wake up, we're gonna set our best foot forward and get into some goddamn mischief. Whoa. So we are back to full health, it took very little time, and I just thought he looked really funny. First of all, he's kind of glitching through the bed, his whole backpack's down here. Don't ask me. I guess this stops any of the other Shinobi Thieves stealing my backpack because we've interlocked it through the frame of the bed. That's just next level intelligence, okay? So up you get, Elvis. We're gonna pop back on our little armored hood. Can we use like storage here or anything? I'm gonna guess not. Kenshi just seems like kind of janky. And the fact that it's giving me a red magnifying glass. Yeah, so I'm stealing. Anything I take, I'm stealing. Even though I've joined the crew. Do you think if I put something in here, it will then count as stealing if I take it back even if it's mine? Let's try this lantern. Okay, well this is already stolen actually. God damn it, Elvis. Everything you have is stolen. Alright, let's take a little look. What can I afford to part with? Like one of these electrical components, right? Well, they're stolen too. God, I've stole everything and this is a weapon cabinet, so that was never gonna work. I'm just big dumb, you know? You'll forgive me. So we are gonna want some sort of storage at some point. I might have to do a little bit of searching around to find a solution for that. And before I do, let me take a quick look. We have so much crap that I kind of forgot that we had. So I need to make sure that none of these are better than what we have, because I want to lighten the load a little bit. I don't really like carrying all of this crap around, and I would really like a storage box. So leave that with me. I'm going to do some quick research, and I'm going to see if we can't whip up a little solution.
Wow, this place is amazing. I wonder how much it costs to buy my very own dream home. Hey, Hey, barman, I'm interested in some premium real estate. Who do I need to talk to around here?
Yeah, mate, it's actually pretty easy, yeah? All you gotta do, right, is walk up to the building that you wanna buy, and you just bloody click on it, mate. You just bloody click the building, and you'll see the price at the bottom, and you just pay it there, mate, on the menu.
What the hell are you talking about? Why is everybody I meet so goddamn weird?
Well, what do you know? It turns out the guy in the bar was telling the truth after all. All we need to do is pay 15. What the hell are you doing? Get out of my potential house. Well, I guess we can't complain too much yet. 1,500 big ones? That's pocket change to us. So we're gonna buy this small shack. And it's ours now, look at it. So what do we need to do to fix it? Can we click? Okay, we've clicked on it. It's just a trash pile. Okay, we can repair it. Oh, whoa! That was kind of cool. I'm gonna pretend that this is just in Elvis's mind. This is what he visualizes it looking like. And it didn't just instantly delete all of the crap in the shack. I could have just bought the one across from the bar so we can get really drunk and stagger across the road and just pass out. But then, I guess if we make any enemies at the bar, they're gonna know where we are. Whereas this is like slightly more low-key. Not really. So what do we need for this? We need 3 building materials. We'll take ourselves on over to the bar. That's no problem at all. Actually, I don't know if it is a problem. We'll talk to this weird guy again, talking about menus and clicks and stuff. I don't really know what Armado's deal is. Show me what you got, Armado. Okay, so he has enough building material. Do we have space, though? I think that if we put it in this trader's backpack, if we can make room for it. Okay, I'm going to sell these copper alloy plates. They've actually got a decent markup, so I'm making 5% more than, like, the best case scenario for, like, an average sale. That was a strange way to word it, but I hope you know what I mean. Gonna sell these electrical components too. Whatever, I'm sure we can get all this stuff back. What about the art? Yeah, sell it all. So that was another couple of grand. I mean, we've more than paid the house off. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna buy 4. And we're gonna take those iron plates too. I'm not sure if we'll actually need them, but we'll soon see. So over we pop. Elvis, as far as I know, has absolutely no construction ability. But you know what? He's just gonna right-click and build, and it'll work. Don't even worry about it. This is how you build a house, by the way. That's the way it fills out. I'm sure you guys have built houses before, and you just kind of... It's like a loading bar, right? I do kind of like the little mesh around it. I think it looks cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The Shack of Dreams. The Love Shack. Look at this guy. Are you a Shinobi Thief? Or are you a guard? Yeah, he's a trade ninja. I don't think that's the same thing. Can I knock you out? I'm getting a little distracted here. Oh, we probably can. Okay, well, somebody can see us. Okay, this guy's right here. Well, what do you have? He's a Holy Nation Outlaw, but he's, like, geared up. And he's really good. Ooh. And we can knock him out, so he might have some good stuff. We haven't even got into our house yet. We're already doing crimes. Bonk. He's bonked. Are we doing crimes? No, that didn't even count. It doesn't even say we're committing a crime, so it's fine to knock that guy out. We're going to... Ooh. So those are hundreds, not thousands. I don't know why I always get so confused. Okay, he's got like a cool little crossbow called a ranger. He's got a katana. All right. Definitely want the katana. I feel like some of this stuff might be okay. I wish we could wear sandals, but like Bugman stuff, you just can't. Bugman can't wear sandals. Whatever. That's just life. We have to put up with it. I wouldn't mind taking your little bow. So that's what we're going to try to do. Can I fit it in there? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I suppose we'll take the bolts as well. So, we're going to, you know, we gotta take the meds too. We can't just leave those, right? I mean, we are pretty good at the minute for it, but just saves us buying any more down the road. So, hell yeah, we're just gonna leave that guy there. I'm sure he's not gonna have a problem with what just happened. Nobody's annoyed at me for committing a crime, and in we step into our goddamn home. This is pretty wonderful, I gotta imagine, for somebody that was just, like, sleeping on the floor with hundreds of other stinky bugmen. This is like a whole new lease on life. So, what can we make? I really just want storage right now. I don't think that we can do that. I think that we need to, yeah, we're gonna need to do some research, okay? And to make that, we need 3 building materials. So we might need to do like a bit of running around to get everything that we need, but once again, Elvis just inherently knows how to build a research bench. Don't worry about it. It's just Bugman things, okay? They're born with the knowledge to build any building just by, like, fiddling around on the ground. I don't really know what his process is. Okay, we're out of building materials, and that means I'll need to venture a little bit further. So, I think we're gonna go here first, right? Because we might just get sorted, and this might not turn into a big deal. if they don't have what we're looking for at the Rebel base down the road, then I think we're going to have to go to Squin. But they should definitely have some building materials. I could make some, but I think I still need building materials to make the stuff, like the processing units to make building materials. So either way, we're going to have to buy some. That was a confusing sentence. Okay, you've got 5. That's probably enough, actually. So that's really nice. It saves me going any further. I'm going to sell this black and chain hive shirt. And I think I'm going to sell some other stuff depending on what the markup is. Kind of want to keep this, to be honest, in case we ever have some use for it. These are identical, so we'll sell one and keep one. That's fair. That's fine with me. I guess we didn't really sell much. You know what else we'll do? Use all of these. I know I never read them, and that might be frustrating, but you know what? We're probably a long way off from being able to craft stuff like that, so don't worry about it. Stop freaking out, big boy. Big mouth, big chops. Alright, back we go. We're running as fast as we can. Mercenary leather armor, I think that's actually pretty good. Maybe we will get into making our own clothes at some point. We're going to open up an Etsy store, and we're just going to live in our little goddamn shack. Which one was it? The Love Shack. I wish I could get a big sign put on it that said Love Shack, baby. Who are you? Toika. Toika. We got Toika, we got Wag, we got Banson. Look at Banson. Look at this goddamn alpha. Pretty sick mohawk, Banson. If I could ask you to join my band, my Banson, I would. Anyway, what do you mean you don't have building material? Okay, we need to equip this. We gave it a little right click. Whatever the hell that means. Elvis is like, he keeps telling me to right click on stuff. What is it? What is right click? Okay, we're nearly done. And now we're gonna have to just chill out and do some goddamn research. Because for some reason we know how to make a research bench, but we don't know how to make a box to put stuff in. That makes all the sense to me. I don't know about you guys. So, TAC. It's called research, but it says TAC. That always confuses me. So, item storage, gear storage. I think item storage is what we want. So, this is what we're going to do for 2 hours. I'll see you when we've researched just like a wooden box, I guess. I have no idea what the hell he's doing. Are you not researching, sir? Okay, I think he is. Okay, he is. He's just not doing an animation. I could swear that they did. And I think the book he's supposed to be reading has glitched into his leg. So this is how bugmen read. They just stuff it into their legs and absorb the knowledge, somewhat like E.T. I'll see you when we're done. That's also not what E.T. did, but, you know, somewhat comparable, maybe? Research complete. So we should be able to... Yep, we've got storage now. And we're just going to make... a metal chest, I guess. So we did need the iron plates. Hell yeah. Vindication, baby. You love to see it. So we're going to pop this right here, as close as we can get it to the wall. Okay, I think that's good. Go for it. I love that he knew how to build a house, but this box is just beyond him. I guess it is made of metal. I mean, I probably couldn't make that in a lifetime. Maybe if I had access to, like, Wikipedia or something, I'd get it figured out. So, this is a small chest, right? I could swear that there was, like, better storage than this, but in any case, look, it allows us to get rid of some stuff. Let's think about this. Put all this stuff in here for now. I know we'll probably immediately need it, but that's fine. We'll be able to clear the space back up. Keep that. We'll keep that. I think we want our sleeping bag with us. What about these? These are just prototype pants. That's a funny sentence. We're going to keep one of the skeleton repair kits. I think we'll sell the other ones. Is this leather vest? See my vest? See my vest? Okay, so that I think is slightly better actually, but the coverage is worse. I don't know. We'll do some research in any case. Or sorry, tack. We'll do some tack. And we'll figure out if that's any better. But you know what? I think we're looking pretty good here. Authentic versus skeleton. Okay, so the authentic is actually the fake one. We'll sell that. We'll keep just one good one. I think that's fair. We'll sell all the rest of this crap. And what are we liking this? I think we have checked. Yeah, we want our Gohan. We want our meds. We're going to keep one standard first aid kit in this box, just for backup, just so if we need it. Hell yeah. You know what else we need to do? We need a torch post. So I think you only ever need to do this once, like you use one building material, but it's not like RimWorld where you need to keep like refueling it or whatever. I think it stays fueled forever, so pop one of these bad boys out. We're going to fix that on up. And that just means whenever it's dark as hell, we're not going to get like a negative modifier to whatever we're doing. I think it said our research was minus 45% when we were doing it there. I think that's because it's dark. I have the UI pumped up a bit, so instead of show research, it says how research. So that's pretty cool. I like that a whole pile. So hell yeah, what do we want to do now? I wouldn't mind getting another camp bed so I can have one in here, because I think in terms of research, I think it takes like a stupid amount of time to be able to make a bed. Like, not ages, but we need to buy a bunch of books. We need to research the small house, blah, 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 blah. That's just not really what I'm prepared to do right now. You know what I'm saying, big man? So, without further ado, one of them, we're going to branch out a little bit. We're going to move up north, and we're just going to try and do some scouting, okay? Because we've been talking to guys in the pub, the bar, the watering hole, whatever you want to call it, and they've been saying there's some goddamn slaver bigots up to the north, and they all worship some whack-ass god that isn't even real, and yeah, we're not happy about that. So, first and foremost, we want to free some bugmen, okay? Humans are just like, whatever. Elvis doesn't really care about humans. If we have to free a human, we will, but really, I'm prepared to run around a couple of sites looking for any friendly little bugmen. And even when we release them, the way that it works is, so we release a dude, right? He's mining some rocks, he's got shackles on. We go up and we pick the locks. One of two things can happen. He can either freak out and be like, no, they're gonna beat me because you picked my locks, you son of a gun. Or they'll be like, hell yeah, thank you for freeing me. But then that can go one of two ways. They can either just run away, prefer to get by on their own devices, or they can come with you, so you can try and get them away. So once you get a certain distance away from where they're enslaved, one of two things can happen. They can join you, or they can say, thank you for helping me get out, I'm going on my merry way, screw you and your generosity, I owe you nothing. So we're, you know, you're kind of rolling the dice every time on whether they're actually going to join you or not. It is quite dangerous what we're going to be doing as well. Oh, you know what? Should I maybe leave one of my backpacks at home? I think that kind of makes sense. I should really look at this katana as well. I am going to do some, like, inventory checking and stuff off camera before we leave. What's in this? I think we could get rid of this one, right? Yeah, we're not going to sell any of this stuff right now. I do want my little camp bag. I think we've got backups of everything else, including, like, meds and food and blah, blah, blah. We've got so many Gohans. More Gohan than you could shake a stick at. I mean, not actually. I think we have like 10 Gohans, so you would only need to shake the stick 10 times, and that doesn't seem excessive by anybody's count. But you know, it's a good expression and I like it. So hell yeah, got a couple of bits of admin to do, and then we're gonna go on our merry way to find the Holy Empire, to free some slaves, and maybe make a friend or two along the way. Who knows? Okay, so it turns out that we can make a better chest. It's the wooden one. Who would have thought that the wooden one would be better than the metal one? But there you go. So I think I'll probably deconstruct this at some point and move all this stuff over. Let's do a little gear review. So most of the stuff that we had was best case scenario. We did find like a dope katana, but it's actually not as good as the wakizashi. And I like to say wakizashi more, so that's gonna do it, big boy. Hold saber, still holding up as good as we've got. Actually, the katana might be better than that. You know, I'm doing this all confidently, doing my gear review, and right now, I'm realizing that I might actually be wrong. So let's do some comparisons. We've got 0.81 cut, 0.98. I mean, this is worth more, but you can't always go by that. Also, this does more damage to humans. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with the katana for a little while. If we're suffering or struggling, do we have any katana levels? We don't. God, we seem to just get to 26 and then switch to a new weapon. Okay, I still sort of want to do this, so I might roam around the hub and try and find some easy fights first, right? So that I can get up my katana skill a little bit, because if we have to tangle with any of the Holy Empire up north, or whatever the hell you call them, they're actually pretty hard. They're like way more difficult than anybody we've fought so far. So, I happen to be in the know, because I'm just that kind of guy, knowledge, that there's a dust bandit camp down here. So I think we might pop down there, try and bait them like one at a time, maybe two at a time, just get some good fights in. I'm not gonna leave too much of that in, because we've seen it before. Yeah, we're gonna go down, do a couple of scraps, probably have to heal up a few times. It's a bit of a segue in our plans, you know, I really wanted to hit the ground running. Could we have just bought this building? Okay, no we couldn't, I was gonna say. Although, I like the idea of buying a shack and doing it up. We also need to get a carpet. How could you live in here without a carpet? And a bed. Maybe a camp bed. Maybe I'll research a bed. I don't goddamn know. In any case, it's time to go and fight, baby! So I might not be as knowledgeable as I had previously said. I could swear it was somewhere around here, but we haven't found anything yet, so I will have to go back and double check that. But we've found some hungry bandits. The most they can take off. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna let them take the Gohan. Gohan in the backpack, you can't get it. It's locked down forever. So here we go. We're gonna run in and see how we do with our new fancy little katana. Katanas are pretty goddamn cool. Probably the coolest of all the weapons. Oh, we can't see... That's pretty annoying. Can we not see the attack values whenever we have the HUD turned off? Okay, well, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but my brain doesn't get any dopamine if I don't see those numbers popping up, you know? Popping green numbers, that's what we're all about on Andy's cool channel. So, we're hitting for like 30, which isn't bad. Oh god, we got wheeled on there. I mean, we did run into the middle of like an absolute ton of them. Let's just watch this closely. Okay, no, he is blocking and stuff. So we were using polearms in an earlier episode, and they were a bit glitched. But you know what? It kind of makes sense that we're getting beaten up a lot quicker, because when we're doing less damage, it's less impactful on their stats, right? Like when we're hitting for 40 or whatever, if we hit someone on the arm instantly, their damage output is way less. So, kind of makes sense to me. I feel like the reach on this also isn't as good, but look, he's kind of got into his groove now. He looks hilarious with his little hat on. It kind of strips him of some of his character. You guys know how I feel about the pomp. Let's get a pomp pop. Oh, god damn. That's an incredible... He looks good from the... His side profile is good, you know? But I kind of like this too. It's a little bit more ninja. And now we've got a katana, so those two things kind of go hand in hand, I would say. Alright, I feel like we are probably going to get knocked out. Was that guy's name Ramekin? Where was he? Ribs. I like ribs. I would eat ribs, actually. Mouse... Rackman. Okay, it wasn't Ramekin. I would have liked that. I do like the names. I think that I might have a mod to have more names, but they all do seem very, like, in the universe, right? It seems good. God, he's doing good here. I feel like we probably got some decent stats. Okay, 8 combat levels for Katana. So we're going to wait until they're a little bit away. We're going to get up. You know what we do in this situation, friends. We go for the weakest guy, the guy that's already crippled, and we send a message. Hey, you got some toes left? Not anymore, big boy. I chopped them asunder. Okay, well, this guy's blind, I guess. How have you taken equal damage on everything? That's strange, right? Okay, well, I guess that's just the kind of guy Elvis is. He chips and chops away, applying consistent damage across all body parts. Alright, oh, bat out of hell. They can barely get me down. It's a little bit slower now, but that's fine. Oh, do you think we're suffering because of the... Okay, we have 25 protection against the dust storm. But if we were to switch to our Tegel Must, I like that you can just do that in the pause menu. I know it's a little bit cheaty, but sometimes that's nice. Now we're at 70%, and we should be able to hit a little bit better. Maybe that's what was happening. Also, why do we have this goddamn thing on our back? That's incredibly stupid. I don't think I had that the whole time, though, right? I just did that there now, whenever I was switching, I think. Okay, so that's like one group absolutely rattled. We just beat their goddamn faces in, and we got 9 levels for it, so feel pretty good about that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back. I'm going to sleep in the... I was going to say in our house, but no, I'm going to sleep in the ninja tower, because they've got the good beds, and I barely have a bed. I've got like a crumpled up little piece of crap in my pack, and it heals me really slowly. Whereas when I go to their nice beds, these goddamn ninjas, let me tell you something about ninjas, boys. They know how to make a good bed. So we're going to go in, nobody's going to sweat us and be like, hey, scumbag, who are you? Because we paid the troll toll to come into this ninja's hole. We're going to go up, we're going to sleep it off. I'll see you when we're done, and we're ready for some more intense combat. I gotta tell you, it's an absolute pleasure to be able to recover in a bed at this speed. Thus far, I've had to use the goddamn camp bed. Look at this bad boy, just... I've had to use those crap camp beds, and they're so much slower. I don't think I really appreciated how much slower it was. Obviously, I've left all of the healing out, like I'm not going to make you guys sit and watch that. But goddamn, I feel like it's made up maybe a third of the total gameplay is just Elvis recovering off camera. So hell yeah, this is great. It's going to make it much more palatable for me. I'll see you when we're just going to heal up, and then we're going to go and find like another couple of groups of people just to get our katana skill maybe to like 15 or 20, just so we know our way around a katana. Our melee attack and defense obviously translates across to every weapon, so it's not like when you switch to a new weapon, you're just back to, you know, the drawing board, like you have no skill whatsoever. You are still better. I can't remember. Okay, so this... chances... Okay, sorry. Frequency of attacks and chances of attacks not getting blocked. And then this must just be straight up damage. Yeah, so it's just damage. So we will hit harder, but we won't hit any better, if you know what I mean. Anyway, look, we're back. I've been rambling enough time that Elvis is fully healed. Well, basically, I would not have been able to ramble. I would have had to ramble twice as much previously. Maybe 3 times as much to fill the space. Hell yeah. Alright, you know what we do? I'm so sure that there's a bandit encampment around here, so we're gonna go look again. Feeling that, I'll just go find some dudes to beat up. You know what we do, you know what it is. So, if anybody's watched my live streams of Kenshi with Old Bill, I could swear that this is where the bandits were, right? Like, right around here. And they had little fires and, like, goddamn sleeping bags everywhere. I guess maybe they don't always generate in the same place. I was gonna say maybe those bandits got wiped out before I got here. But surely you'd still have, like, some goddamn sleeping bags or fires around. I don't know. Maybe they just randomly are created at spawn, or maybe because I imported it broke stuff. I don't know. In any case, I guess we're just gonna get beaten up by some Garus. I would really like to fight. Am I quicker than them? Yeah, kind of. I just want to fight one, right? I don't want to get, like, really badly messed up. So we're gonna block and hold and try and Jedi mind trick one of them. Nice. Works every time. 80% of the time, it works every time. Okay, let's go. Let's chop this guy up. I'm not sure how we'll actually do. Let's go a bit slower, see what sort of numbers we're putting out here. Okay. It's pretty funny that he's not, like, you know the way sometimes when you hit an enemy, it staggers them? These guys are goddamn brick ass houses, right? They're solid as a rock, baby. So we're chopping him up. He's not really reacting to it, but it's okay. We're also hitting him harder than he's hitting us, because we're a big, strong boy. So this is reasonably good for leveling, actually. Unfortunately, the rest of the crew have made it somewhat far away. Did we really do that quickly? Okay, yeah, he's done. He had his chance. He's done. So we're going to... We can eat the meat, right? But I think taking the animal skin is the pro play here. We're going to pop this in here. Hell yeah, this is actually worth, like, that's like 600 right there. I guess, no, the meat, I think it's a bad economy, right? Because it'll take up... No, we can fit 9 into one space. That's actually pretty good. I was going to say we could just take more of these and sell them to buy more food, but you know what? We can eat this only for Hive Prince Elvis. Hell yeah. I don't think that we've ever actually played into the lore that he's a Hive Prince. I just liked the Hive Prince the most, right? I thought he was the funniest looking little guy. Thought the other ones were kind of boring, whereas a Hive Prince with a bit of messing around, you can get a big round head. And he looks great with a mustache. And he's just a great little guy. Okay, so we need to pop this back. You know what we do. We're going back into block and hold mode. Let them get a little bit further away. And yeah, okay, well, this is all of them. But you know what? I guess, whatever. We'll just speed up the process. Our toughness is at 83, so we could take some hits. Okay, yeah, no, they're wheeling on us. I think a lot of why is because we're not getting, like, a reaction from them. If we staggered them when we hit them, they wouldn't be able to gang up on us as easily. We'd take them out of combat every time we got a big hit in, but it doesn't really matter. Jesus. He just went down like a sack of crap. Straight back up, though. They can't hit hard enough to do any permanent damage. I wonder if we can... Have I made it because our toughness is so high? Is it going to be really difficult to, like, lose a limb? Not that I'm intentionally going to do that, but come on, bro. What's the point in playing Kenshi and not getting, like, super hyped about getting bionic limbs? It's goddamn great. You can run faster than a car. You can run faster than literally anything else in the game. And then you can just run around to your heart's content. It's a real good time. Okay, the Garu, maybe not fantastic. Pretty good for toughness training. But generally, we didn't get too many swings in with the katana. So, you know what we do. We're gonna go back, heal up, and then we're gonna do it again. We have finally found some goddamn dust bandits. They're okay, no, these are Holy Nation Outlaws. Kind of a little bit annoying, because I feel like they're probably gonna get involved in this. And I want to get as many hits in as possible. So, I think I'm gonna knock some of them out, right? Because if I run in and just start trying to swing, I'm just gonna get chopped up. And it's great for toughness. It's not so good for combat. So, I think we're gonna leave, like... they're running in to fight these Holy Outlaws now, aren't they? No, maybe they're not bothered about each other. So we're going to fight 4 of them. I think that's fair. Well, it's not fair at all. I mean, Elvis is going to get... I love that Taunt is always on, by the way. He's just constantly shouting slurs. He's just constantly... He's a bad guy, okay? But he's friendly, and we love him. Okay, here we go. Right into the middle might have been a bit stupid. I probably should have tried to, like, cut my way in from the side. But let's go for this guy. There we go. We sort of force him when you engage in melee to put his goddamn stupid crossbow away and to stop shooting us point blank. So hopefully that does a bit better. Let's speed this up. Let's see how he does. We're taking very little damage. I mean, obviously it's like death by 1,000 cuts, literally. But as long as it's distributed pretty well, we should be able to stay in the fight. So that's lovely. You can see this guy's arm flopping about. He's not ready for the Elvis Express, you know? We're starting to slow down a little. But yeah, as I say, these guys are harder than anybody that we've fought so far. And the stakes aren't that high either, because when we were training this way up here, everybody wants to goddamn eat you, or there's a really good chance that they want to eat you. So, yeah, we're kind of avoiding that, and that feels good. You guys got any money for me? He got like, oh, that was 150. I thought it was 15. So that's definitely worth taking. Where did the rest of them go? Okay, they woke up and they're like, what the hell just happened? And now they went the other way. They don't really care where their friends are. What happened to this guy? Hello? Oh, they're still just unconscious. Ooh, why are you worth 2 grand? What are you worth? Nothing? Nothing? Okay, we kind of want to take them, right? I mean, 2 grand's 2 grand. You wouldn't make that in an afternoon. Well, maybe you would if you're Elvis and you're in just robbing places blind or whatever. Alright, we're doing way better here than I thought we would. I don't think we've actually went down. To be fair, that is because we stacked the cards somewhat in our favor by breaking them essentially into 2 groups by knocking around half of them out. But whatever. These guys are just pinging crossbows at me. Hopefully it's not doing too much. I saw I got hit for... Oh, we're slow mode. Come on. You can chop these guys up. Walking straight towards the firing line. Pretty goddamn badass, Elvis. Alright, he's down. I don't think we're going to get up in time to catch those guys, because they seem to have taken off like goddamn bats from hell. I say bat out of hell a lot in this playthrough. It's not something that I say in real life very often, but I guess there's just a lot of use for being like a bat out of hell when you're playing goddamn Elvis. So there was somebody up here. He woke up and was like, what happened to me, boss? But he must have run away. So, hell yeah, we did pretty goddamn good there. Moment of truth, sir. What level is your Hanzo Steel? 22. Amazing. So, I'm going to do it one more time, alright? I'm going to go, heal, find another group. You love to see it. The levels, they're coming. The stats, they're pumped. Elvis, handsome. Pompadour, still there. You gotta check. So it's taken me a really long time to get back on account of my right leg getting messed up, and I fought some Garus on the way, so I got even more screwed up, and then the goddamn goon squad is waiting for me at the entrance. So I feel like we are going to get knocked out, but they have nothing to take. Or I have nothing to take. So let's see how we get on. If we could take at least one of them out, I'd feel pretty good about that. Okay. I don't think that we did. I think they're fighting the boys now. Okay, yeah. There's no way that they win this. They're just going to get chopped up by the trade ninjas or whatever. Mr. Neils, hard as nails, cutting them up, boys. So I don't see any reason to not get involved in this one more time. Elvis's revenge, baby. Yeah, we got one of them knocked out, so... A victory on paper at least. We walk away, these guys probably die, lose a couple limbs, all those fun things. So yeah, back to the tower to sleep off our beatings. Look at that healing speed. Look at it! Alright, so in classic fashion, I started putting this together in the editor, thinking I was about the 15 or 20 minute mark. Turns out I'm at the 40-minute mark. So, yeah, after I edit that down, we're getting a little bit long, so I think this is going to be our last hurrah. I'm aiming for about 30 minutes. What the hell? You know what? This is fine. I'm aiming for about 30-minute episode lengths, because that just seems to be a bit more palatable, you know? And, yeah, the time goes quick when you're playing Kenshi, bro, which I guess is a shining... I was going to say a shining indictment, but is an indictment a bad thing? I don't know. In any case, it's good feedback, right? I mean, time flies when you're getting beat up. So that sort of didn't deliver as much as I'd hoped it would, because the goddamn bandits came, or the guards came down to help me. Oh, I missed some fighting over there as well. God damn it. It just wouldn't feel right to not get severely beaten up. Okay, who's this? Slave traders. No. Do they have animals with them? I feel like I could knock them out and probably take like one of them maybe. See what sort of a fight they've got in them. Let's do it. They don't have any dogs with them. That's kind of like one of the main concerns. I don't like when they sick the dogs on me, you know? It's not a very good... Oh! Okay, no, it's cool. They did a bit of a readjust. I should probably check their inventory, right? See if they've got anything juicy. So this stuff looks cool, but it's crap. So no worries there. Basic first aid kits. You ain't got nothing for me, big boy. Which is okay. Who did they take as a slave? Oh, another. They were just picking up their own guys? I guess that's actually kind of a good way to half their squad size. Is knock half of them out, and then they'll carry the other half, and then they're slower or something. I don't know. In any case, this guy's left. I think the other guys are gonna start getting up soon, but let's see how we do against Ryoko the Slaver. Okay, he's just getting chopped asunder, baby. Don't know why Elvis just blocked like 6 times in a row, but whatever. Oh, he's hitting hard. Let's slow this down a bit. That's, okay, it's that one. I was wondering how he was hitting so fast, but he's just got like a little double cut going on. Oh, what happened to your arm, bro? Your arm's flying around like a big gross wet noodle, you stupid idiot. Stupid slaver idiot. Okay, nice. Do we want to stick around and let things get a bit out of hand here? I'm not sure that we do. They're all going to start getting up real soon. Within a couple of seconds of each other. And I could see that turning into a bit of a situation. So I'll tell you what we'll do. I want to get one more good fight in before we return to our new goddamn home. Yeah, it doesn't have a bed, but we're near the tower, which does have a bed. If you think about it, we've got 2 homes now. This looks like an ample crime rock, a rock of crime. We're just gonna dump this guy here. I'm not sure if I really went far enough away. Oh, no, I did. I mean, that's fine, right? They probably don't care that much. They're slavers, bro. Okay, what are you doing? Saint? You need to get up real quick, Saint, and then I'm just gonna chop you a little bit. Probably not a good idea to make enemies with the slavers, but they're kind of opportunistic. If they see me out on my own, even if we're not like, you know, I'm not a slave and we're not at war with each other, like our factions are cool, they'll still be like, oh, that dude looks weak, let's get him and let's put him into slavery. So I don't want that. I don't want to be a slave. Elvis, no more, is bound to anyone else. No gods, no managers, alright? That's the mantra for Elvis's journey. So with that, my dear friends, we're gonna make our way back to our beautiful home. Uh-oh, the Garus are back. I mean, I kind of feel obligated, right? I don't think, oh, this could be near the slavers, though. Okay, there's Ryoko. Yeah, this could be dumb, because if I go down, we'll just fight this one, right? We'll just fight this one. If I go down and the slavers are nearby, well, they're gonna have a real good time putting little Elvis into some shackles, and Elvis doesn't want that. Where are you going? He's attacking Ryoko. Oh, ooh, this is bad, this is bad. I think we are faster than them. All the way back to the hub, Elvis. I'm kind of okay with fighting them once we get away from where the slavers are most likely going to be. Let's block and hold. I mean, I know that I said I was done, but it turns out that I'm actually not, because these guys are really good experience for fighting with a katana. Hell yeah. A little bit glitchy. I think it's because we're on this rock. Please don't tell me that the animation of the katana is glitching. I don't think it is. I think he's just moving so fast whenever he's blocking. I think it moves so fast that it just kind of, when it's sped up, it looks like it's glitching. But we seem to be doing pretty good damage. If you guys have seen, like, most of the episodes, you'll remember I had an issue, like, a couple episodes back with the polearm glitching. So, yeah, we don't want that to happen anymore. All right, we're going to call it there. We're not going to push our luck any further. I just don't like it when the slavers are around, you know? So, look at the speed of this, man. So we're going to saddle on up, slide on into our home. We're going to lock the door, and we're going to say, no, not open to public. If you come in here, you forsake all of your human rights, and I'm going to beat you to a pulp, baby. So here we leave our brave little bug man. We're going to pop this off. He's got it in home, right? He's closed the door, locked it. First thing he does, expose the pompadour, baby. You love to see it. So hell yeah, this is where we're going to leave him. He's going to be having a swell time. There's not much to do in here recreationally, but you know what? Elvis is the kind of guy, he can make his own entertainment. So thank you so much for joining me, friends. In the next episode, we will begin scouting out the Holy Empire and looking for some goddamn friends. Big up yourself.